Lucifer was another one of 2018's shows to have been cancelled by Fox only to be later picked up by another network. Just a month after it had been announced that Fox had decided to drop the show after 3 seasons, Netflix stepped in to save Lucifer and officially greenlit a 4th season. This was a huge win for Lucifer fans who took to Twitter to voice their displeasure about the show's cancellation. The hashtag #SaveLucifer started trending very quickly, and the show's star, Tom, was keen to promote it by wearing Save Lucifer t-shirts and engaging with fans on social media. Eventually, Warner Brothers and Netflix managed to sort out a deal that meant that a 4th season of the show would be aired on the popular streaming platform. Tom was at San Diego Comic-Con where he spoke about how it felt when he was told about Netflix stepping in to save the day. "It was a long process actually," Tom began, "because basically, I was in Rome and I was a bit stranded thinking, gosh, I just need to get home. And then I got back to London and Peter Roth called me from New York, who's the head of Warner Brothers, and basically he said, I'm really sorry about the cancellation, but I need you to know that we are going to try and save the show." He continued, and that was off the back that once it was announced on social media that the show was getting cancelled, that there was just the overwhelming surge of disbelief, I suppose. An outpouring of love for the show and people just not understanding why it happened. And that accumulated. People kept on tweeting. It kept going, and I got involved encouraging people to at least to put their voice to it because at least it was making a difference. However, it took Netflix and Warner Brothers a month to work out the final deal, and it almost didn't happen. It must have been a month after that we got the news that Netflix had picked up the show, and I just couldn't believe it, he said. "We had this deadline date when we were all out of contract. So we knew there would be some variety on that date, and I'd heard some very positive things leading up to it, and on the day itself I heard there might be a last-minute snag, and I was like, oh God. Then Peter called me out of the blue and said, Tom? And I was like, yeah? He went, sharpen your horns, baby. It was the most uplifting thing that's ever happened in my career," finished the British actor. Tom has wowed fans with his depiction of Lucifer for over 3 seasons, and viewers are eagerly awaiting the next season, which is set to be airing on Netflix in 2019. Production on Season 4 is expected to start in August 2018 and will wrap up in December. The season is set to only be 10 episodes long as opposed to 24, which is how many the previous seasons had. Co-showrunner Joe Henderson previously told Deadline, "We knew we were fighting for our lives, so we created a season finale that demanded our return." Brooklyn Nine-Nine was another show to be dropped by Fox. It was picked up by NBC a day later after overwhelming fan pressure on social media.